Hi, my name is Richard. I'm 22, and this is Amateur Investing. Um, don't make my mistakes. I made two mistakes today. Two things I'm going to learn. I want you to learn from my mistakes. The first mistake I made was I didn't trust my tools, and the second mistake I made is I didn't understand the difference between a limit order and a stop order. So I'm going to go over those and what happened today. I used Finviz this morning. Finviz. I used that to find some stocks to look at, some penny stocks that I was gonna try to buy on the dip and get a big lift. First one I was looking at was the ticker KOS. That is Cosmos Energy. So what I was going to do is buy the dip and hope that it blows up, and then catch it on the peak. Right? That was my strategy. So I was looking at it at 297, and it had done this little thing like 2 times, and I said, nah, it's gonna have a bigger dip. And I was using another website called TradingView to monitor my stocks I was looking at. I should have trusted TradingView. TradingView said strong buy, definitely buy this right now. But I said, I'm gonna wait for a dip, and then it shot up to 313. Well, 297 to 313 would have been really good, and then immediately after it jumped up again to 323. And as of the time of recording, it is currently at 336. If I had bought that at 297, I would be a very happy boy right now. But I didn't, because I didn't trust my tools, and I missed the big peak, so I didn't want to get in late and then lose money. So what I ended up getting is I was looking at CHS, which is Chico's FAS. It had similar numbers to KOS, so that's why I was looking at it. I also missed the peak on that. That one peaked up early. But then it started going down. It met some support and went up. It was at 254 when I started watching it, and went up to 262. And then started going down. I knew it was heading for the 254 support, so I bought in at 260. And then it went up to 264, met resistance, and started heading back down. So in my head, I said, okay, I'll put a sell order to cut my potential losses. So what I wanted to do is make it so that if it got to 255, that it would sell, because I knew that it was having resistance at 256. So if it went below that, it was probably bad news. I put in a sell limit order when I should have done a stop order. So what a limit order does is it sells if it hits a number or is above it, whereas a stop order sells only when it hits that number. So what I ended up doing was selling immediately when I was not ready to sell. Luckily for me, it was at 260 at that time as well. So I netted $0. I got nothing out of this trade. And, could be worse. I learned another thing. Not a lesson to learn from, but just a thing that you might not know. So there's the PDT rule that limits day trading. And the limit is you can only have 3 day trades per week. And what I thought that meant was 3 orders, period. Like you had to buy was 3, buy, sell, buy, that's 3, sell, 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 that was 3. So I thought I was done for the week, but that's not the case. If you buy something and then sell that same stock, that is considered 1 order. So I still have 2 more orders this week. So while today I blew my trade and I netted $0, I still have 2 chances to make money this week with active trading. So that's my goal. I'm going to try to have another planning session tonight and try to get some good stocks to look at. And tomorrow I'm going to trust my tools. And if it says strong buy, I'm going to buy it. Because why? A computer's probably smarter than me when I'm just starting out, especially. So yeah, that's my video. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. Bye.